Minecraft Hardcore is the ultimate challenge in Minecraft. You could build an entire civilization in this world, but if one creeper catches you off guard and kills you, well, bye-bye to all your progress. I have attempted this challenge trying to survive 100 days in this mode. I hope to build a civilization, or start one, get diamond and some netherite gear, and of course, kill the ender dragon. This video, without exaggeration, took over a month to make, so please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Since this video was torture to make and edit, I will do another one if I can reach 100 likes. I have never hit this before, so it'll be a real challenge. I would also like to thank my buddy Crash for helping me in this challenge. We did it together, but around halfway he got busy with school and such, and I can't blame him. I am so thankful he was there in the first place, as I am a terrible builder, so he assisted me in making my dream of creating the civilization. Now, without further ado, let's get in. So, where to start? Day 2. I may have forgotten to record day 0 and 1, but you can't prove anything, so let's just move on. So, day 2. I started off like any Minecraft playthrough. I gathered some wood and made some considerably basic tools. I then used this wood to build fences to mob-proof the village me and Crash found. This way, we would have a safe space in case we were in danger of some scary creepers. On day 3, I started craving those juicy diamonds, so I spent all of this day mining. I made a basic staircase down to Y12, where I was even able to find a proper mine. I wanted to explore it, but without torches it could be deadly, so I decided to leave that mine for future Solly and Crash to handle. I also used some coal I found to light up the village, giving it even more protection, and I was able to get iron so I could make some better tools. On day 4, I continued placing down some torches, and that was it. For a good 30 seconds, as at this point I had advanced to the villager era. I gathered some flint to make Fletcher tables, and gathered wood to make sticks, to trade with villagers, to get emeralds, to get other villagers, to give Solly diamond gear. Very simple. Day 5 was mostly getting more wood to trade with the villagers, and once I got a good number of sticks, I was able to get enough emeralds to get some iron armor. This was amazing, as it meant that we could now upgrade the villager to trade us diamond gear instead of iron. On day 6, we had finally done it. We had gotten ourselves some diamond Gucci. I was looking so amazing, and I was scared I would die, as surely my Minecraft skin was too beautiful for the human eye. It's lucky there are no mirrors in Minecraft. Oh my god, so guys, on day 7, the most amazing thing happened to us. It all started when I was mining wood, and then, you won't believe it, I got more wood, oh, and wood, and then we got wood, and wood. On day 8, we had managed to fully upgrade our armorer so that we could get diamond armor. And by the end of the long day of getting just enough wood from, might I say, our rather huge tree farm, we could get full Gucci armor. Day 9. On this day, I harvested some more wood from the farm so that we could make even more Fletcher tables. This way, we could get a lot more emeralds. This we would need, as we wanted to try and get a toolsmith so that we could have diamond swords, axes, and such. We also went mining into a dangerous ravine for the first time. We got a lot of resources, like iron and coal, yet it was ironic that we had full diamond armor, yet we still haven't mined a single diamond ore. 10 days down, 90 more painful days of editing to go. On this day, we again got a lot of wood, but doing so, I was almost blown up by a creeper. I still think of this moment, wondering how sad it would have been if it had just hit me. We also got a toolsmith so that we could get diamond pickaxes and shovels. We now were really starting to gear up. Day 11 was the first day we started the project of transforming the village. From the beginning, we wanted to turn the village into a literal city, so we began to get rid of the farms and flattened out some land. Day 12, we mostly spent trading with villagers, and at this point we had some diamond tools, an axe and a shovel. We all know that the best PvP in the game is done by a shovel, so we could now fight off mobs easily. Day 13 was spent again mining wood, and I spent ages trying to grind to get flint by mining tons of gravel, until my 2 brain cells started working, and I realised that I could easily trade all my gravel for flint with the Fletchers. Day 14 was just spent mining wood, and nothing else. So, on day 15, I made my first lectern, and was able to get a feather falling forebook. This was amazing, as I could now survive lots longer without taking fall damage. Day 16 I spent doing some mining, as I wanted to get some more iron as I was running low. I then AFK'd the blast furnace until it was all done. Day 17. On this day I got a lot more gravel, as we wanted to level up the toolsmith so that we could get a diamond sword. This is good as it has a faster attack damage than an axe. It would be a much better weapon for killing mobs. Day 18. We spent this whole day looking for a roofed forest or dark oak forest so that we could use it to make the new and improved houses for the village. On the way, we raided other villagers and I did some insane bed clutches. I mean, just watch. Day 19. On this day, we did some more exploring and I raided a spruce village. We then finally found a roof forest and chopped the hell out of some wood. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Beast. I'll donate some money to Team Trees. Day 20. All we did for this day was try and find our way back. Day 21. On this day, we made the rest of the way back to the village and had a race to do so. I lost, but only because I didn't have a compass and Crash did. So he knew the way back. It's not that I'm slow. He cheated Actually, no, I have to be real. He's just very good at Minecraft, I can't lie. Day 21 to 28. These days were all spent destroying houses and flattening the village. This was extremely hard as there was a huge clump of a hill in the corner which took us days to clear. Yet, we still had our fun while doing so. As well as this, a lot of mobs started spawning. As while we terraformed the land, torches got destroyed, and there would be hundreds of blocks pitch black at night. We realised this quickly and placed torches everywhere. It was also lucky the shovels you could buy from the villagers came with Silk Touch, as it allowed us to fill in the holes with normal grass and not poo-poo brown ugly dirt. Day 28. This day was all mining, as we needed some things like coal, iron and such, just the basics that would make life a lot easier in general. Day 29. We spent this day making our town centre, would you believe it, in the centre of our town. We used a lot of the cobble we had mined the day before to make stone bricks for the floor, and we used leaves to do the outline. Day 30. This day saw more progress on the town centre, as we smelted more cobble and broke more trees to get leaves. Leaves from trees. I would be such a good rapper. Day 31. Another day, more building. Here I could really start to see how it would look when it would be done, as we filled in the floor, mostly, and added a bunch of cobble and stone to make it have a lot more detail. We also made the hedges a lot more overgrown, as something just didn't look right about the leaves before that. Day 32. This day we added some decoration like benches to the centre, and we then traded with some villagers, as we hadn't done that in a while. We spent the night placing all the beds in the centre so that the villagers could have a nice place to sleep and talk. Day 33. We didn't do much this day, as we spent most of the time just making a path around the town centre. We also made an outline for where a future nether portal could go. Day 34. We finally built our first nether portal. However, it was a terrible spawn, so Crash ran out of the portal and just broke it. He said nothing, but I could see the fear in his eyes. So we packed up some obsidian to make it at our base, hopefully with a better spawn. Luckily, it did have a good spawn, as it was near a forest, a warped forest, a red forest, and a bunch of quartz, which we came there for in the first place. Day 35. This was a terribly busy day, as we built a fountain out of the quartz we had gathered in the nether and put the bell there so the villagers had a meeting point, chat about the servitude they were in, as we had trapped them in a vortex of trading and suffering. But anyway, we also went mining again for more resources and plotted out the first houses we would build in the village. Day 36. This day was spent making more progress on the houses, but also we were able to get a prop 4 villager. We would now not be one hit to a creeper, which is a huge pog. Knowing it wasn't cheap, we got a zombie to turn it into a zombie villager. Now if we cured it, we could get much better trades with better prices. All we needed to do was make the potions. Day 37. Oh boy, not only did this day have a lot of action, but I got so close to dying because of lag. It all started when we needed to get blaze powder, brown mushrooms and glowstone for a weakness potion to cure the zombie villager. So we carefully went to the fortress and it was all okay. Until I wanted to get more blaze powder and well, just look. I'm lagging. Tell me if I'm almost dead.
You're just standing still right now.
I'm on half a heart.
Okay, get out of there.
So yeah, half a heart because of lag. What the? Day 38. Nothing really happened here. Just kidding, we managed to cure the zombie villager and made some minor adjustments to the centre. We also did a bit more work on the houses. Day 39. On this day, I just took it easy as I was still a bit shaken up by the blaze incident, so nothing really happened. Day 40. On this day, we bought as much protection 4 books as possible and made a lot of progress on the houses. We managed to build the oak logs that would frame the houses' walls. They were looking really good, and I was so excited by how it was going to look in the end. I mean, I did know as me and Crash made up the designs in a creative world beforehand. Day 41 to 53. So for the next 10ish days, we got to some serious building. We started these days by mining a ton of spruce for the houses, which we could get nearby as we were extremely near a spruce forest. As well as this, we started a mini pig farm so that we could get some more food. We then spent a lot of time building the houses, adding tons of stone brick for the bottom layer of the house, along with some other details you can see. It was lucky we had a cobblestone generator, otherwise this would have been so hard. There is also some more house building, which you can see on the screen now. I don't want to go over it in too much detail as it is just a house, but you can see for yourself. I also made a nice tree line around the centre, which made it look so much nicer as it did no longer look so flat and boring. At the right angle, you would think you were in a literal city somewhere. On day 53, we finally finished the build and put all the villagers' beds inside it so they could have an actual house to sleep in. We watched the villagers go out of their houses and to the town centre. It looked so cool, like they were going to work or something. After this, we just did some cleaning up, making the houses perfect. We also managed to get a mending villager, which is absolutely insane as it meant our armor won't break. We then also wanted to make it a zombie villager as we would need a lot of mending and that would be a lot of emeralds and we are cheap. Day 54. This day was mainly spent getting wood so that we could go crazy buying mending books as we would need about 16 to 20 in general and that's a lot of smackaroonies. Day 55. Wood. Day 56. On this day, we did a lot of enchantment book getting. We wanted to go netherite mining, and to do this without beds or TNT, we would need a god pickaxe. This would have the enchantments Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, and Mending. We got so lucky at first getting Fortune 3 and Unbreaking 3, we also already had the Mending. Yet we did not get so lucky with the Efficiency. Day 57. I spent this entire day trying to get an Efficiency 4 or 5 book, and I'm not even joking, just look. Day 58. This day was amazing. Not only did I try for ages breaking and placing a lectern to get good efficiency books, I was also able to take a 17-second break. I get treated so well. Day 59. Okay, at this point it's been about 3 days for me grinding for an efficiency 5 book. So place your bets on how much longer it will be. Let me know in the comments below what you said. If you bet day 60, congratulations, you are wrong. I could not be prouder of how disappointing you are. Though I do admire you were willing to place another bet, but you will get it wrong, so oh well. Did you bet day 61? Well, let's just say I hope not, because you would be losing all of your money. Imagine being this bad at guessing game. Couldn't be me. If you bet day 62, you are right. You may be happy until you realize you guessing this day means nothing as there is no prize. So good job I guess, but you don't get anything. So at least I got something. I was able to get an efficiency 5 pickaxe. I was so close to having a good one, just a couple more enchants and I would be there. Day 63. I have looked over this day in my recording many times and it just looks like I didn't do anything this day. I'm not even joking, I just spent a good 10 minutes just walking around. Day 64. On this day, I went back to the mines for a while, as I wanted to get some more iron, coal, and all that basic stuff. And this time, I came with fortune, so I got a lot more resources than normal. Yep, I was rich, and not with diamonds or any of that cheap stuff. I was rich with coal. I was royalty. Day 65. Most of this day, I just did some deforestation, but I also did something to make up for it. I decided to support the environment by killing every single sheep I could see for wool. But don't worry, it is a lot more painful for them than it looks. Day 66. This was the day I would get my first bit of netherite. And by the way, by this time I had full prop 4 on my armor, so I was being safe. Don't worry. It's not like I have ever come close to dying in the nether before. Anyway, I fell into lava and got frightened to death. But apart from that, it was chill like a Monday pill. I managed to get out safely by eating my gapple, and to my surprise, I barely took any damage, which was nice. I then went mining for netherite and got a good bit. I managed to get 5 debris, so I would have 1 ingot. I rushed back home and smelted it all. And by the way, I spent day 67 just AFKing, waiting for the netherite to smelt. It didn't take long, but I was also eating, so yeah. Day 68, I got my first piece of netherite armor. I made a chestplate so I could have even more protection from those pesky creepers. I then sheared a lot of sheep so I could make beds to do some more efficient netherite mining. I got a good bit, about 4 debris, so I could make another ingot. And by the time I got back, guys, it was day 69. Funny number. I spent this day shearing some more sheep and made netherite leggings with my netherite ingot. I then went back to the nether to get more netherite. I also spent more time finding a warp forest to get ender pearls, to get ender eyes, to kill the ender dragon. Yep, I was finally preparing for the fight. On day 70, I spent ages slaughtering some endermen. I managed to come out with about 13 ender pearls, which I was more than happy with. I also went to the blaze spawner so I could get blaze powder to get potions of strength and slow falling. Day 71, I got some more blaze powder, so I could make as many potions for the ender dragon fight as I wanted. I then spent most of the day trying to trap a villager in a box to force it to give me sharpness 5. And by force, I don't mean like he didn't have a choice. No. I meant he had no free will anyway, so it doesn't count as labor. I then went mining again because you can never have enough coal, but mainly I wanted redstone for the potions. Day 72. This day, I quickly went back to the nether to get more blaze rods and glowstone dust, as I underestimated how much I would need. I then made a whole inventory of strength 2 potions because I did not want to take any chances. I was going into this fight as prepared as I could be. On day 73, I just spent ages grinding for as many slow falling potions as I could get, as I would need a lot of them if I were to take the least amount of damage I could possibly take. Day 74 to 77. I spent the first days getting to the ender portal, and lucky for me, it was really near and I was able to find the portal room fairly quickly. I then looked around me as I hesitated to go in. If I lost, it would all be over, and I wouldn't be able to go back. But I jumped in. I straight away drank a slow falling potion and bridged to the main island. I wanted to take out as many towers as possible off the bat, and luckily I had good aim. I climbed up the tallest tower to get a good vantage point, as 1, I could hit the dragon from there, and 2, I could hit the other crystals. And to my luck, my aim didn't fail me. Finally, I was down to the last 2 towers. To get these, I would have to bridge up to them, as they had a cage around them, and otherwise they would be almost impossible to hit. And with 1 arrow, I was done. All the towers were gone, and it was then just me and Jerry, which is the dragon, by the way. I just wanted to give him a name. I took a couple shots at him with my bow, but I knew if I wanted to do damage, it would have to come down to me. Once it did, I chugged a strength potion and swung my sword as much as possible. I then took more and more arrow shots at it, as while it didn't do much damage, every bit helped. I had finally got him to half health, and I was feeling good. He had hit me in the air a few times, but that was it. He then came down one more time, and I knew this was it. Just 1 clean swing, and he was gone. I couldn't believe it. I had done it. I was so happy that I no longer had to worry about this fight anymore. I don't want to go into too much detail here, but I spent the rest of the days getting me and Elytra. My heart was beating constantly, as I knew 1 small slip and bye-bye Solly. Yet I was careful. I had found so many end cities, yet none of them had ships. I spent so long just looking until I finally found one. I got the elytra and put it on in all its glory. Once I was home, I got to the town centre and made a shrine for the ender dragon head and the egg. It was sitting on a diamond block because, you know, I am rich at this point. I then grinded cobblestone for a project you would see later and made me some fireworks. I could now fly around my base and see the true glory of it. I spent days 77 to 82 grinding more cobble for the project. The rest of day 82, once I had enough cobblestone, I grind for iron, as my project was going to need a lot of hoppers, so I spent this day just mining and managed to get over 2 stacks of iron. Day 83. On this day, I made all of the hoppers, and by the way, I had a video of what I wanted to build on my phone, so I knew exactly how much of everything I would need. Despite this, it just said I would need a lot of stone, so I just spent a lot of time working on the cobblestone generator. Day 84. On this day, I grinded the cobble generator some more and made other bits and pieces I would need. However, something I didn't have was dispensers, and to make them, you would need bows, and to make those, I needed string. So I was a big boy and didn't go to bed tonight. And at one point, I got attacked by like 1,000 zombies. Just look. Day 85. On this day, I had everything I would need to start. I then put it all in one chest. As you can see, it's a lot. I knew for a fact I would need more stone, but I could do that along the way. By the next morning, I had found the place I wanted to build it. Day 86 to 95, one of the biggest jumps yet. So guys, the project was a mob farm. It took a long time just to build, and it was a very boring process, so I'm just going to show you a time lapse of me building it. Here you go. Day 96. I decided I wanted to AFK the mob farm to see how good it was. Yeah, I was a huge idiot and didn't light up the area around it, so it would be nowhere as good as it should be. However, I did some math, and if I had realised the issue, I would have had 7 stacks of gunpowder in the time I AFK'd. Now guys, I spent the rest of the days gathering all my ores and valuables and making a shrine for the 100th day. So here it is. Day 100. As you can see, I had a lot of ores for just 100 days, and I was so proud of what me and Crash could accomplish. We had built the houses, the town centre, we even flattened out an entire village. And of course, we killed the Ender Dragon. Now I could go to sleep and wait for day 101. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. It's by far the biggest thing I have ever done. I mean, just look at the script. It's about 5 or 6 pages. I can't even remember. As well as this, I would like to thank Crash, as he really helped me in this world. I don't know what I would have done without him, as I am personally not a great builder, but he really is. Without him, I would have nothing to show for the 100 days except some armor and the Ender Dragon fight. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.